Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X research and professional physicist. And today I'd like to bring to you another one of my articles. This one is entitled Planet X and the Next Level of Deception. Now, a spherical object has been photographed in a very close position to the Sun. So this is a recent photograph from this month. The object appears to be mainly orange, but pink on the right and bright yellow on the left, on the side closest to the Sun. However, the fact that the Sun does not look spherical is an indication that it is not the real Sun, but a Sun simulator in front of the real Sun. The real Sun would appear to be perfectly spherical and pale yellow from inside the atmosphere. So basically what seems to be the Sun is not the real Sun. The real Sun would not look white. The real Sun would be yellow, would not be white. So it would be perfectly spherical. And this object is neither. It's white, and it has around the edge it has a ring of yellow, and then beyond that a ring of dark orange. So this is clearly not the Sun. Now it's obvious that the object cannot be a lens flare, as it is quite different from the Sun simulation and clearly more spherical than it is. So the light produced by the Sun simulator looks white, while the edge around it is yellow, and then there's a darker edge of orange. So obviously and then the inside is just uniformly white, and obviously this object is far from being uniformly any color at all. It seems to be different layers, yellow on this side, orange on that side, pink on that side. So it's obviously not a lens flare. Now it actually does not seem real either, because it's just too well defined, and that would place it inside the atmosphere. That's the only place where it would appear to be so easy to perceive when it's right next to the Sun. So the object, as I say, is extremely clear, and so appears to be very close. Since so much haze has been added to the atmosphere, it would be impossible to see any object outside of the atmosphere, especially one so close to the Sun's position, where it would be overwhelmed by the Sun's light so clearly. So this object seems to be inside the Earth's atmosphere and cannot be that large. And in fact, it cannot be real, and most likely a holographic projection. And here we see some photographs where we can see the real Sun, and the real Sun, well, we can see a simulator which has these edges that are different colors, and the real Sun is most likely the smaller object here, which is either pale yellow, no rings of different colors around the edge. It's uniformly yellow, should look perfectly circular. And here's an object, a real stellar core, obviously striped outside of the atmosphere. This is what these objects look like, because there's so much haze in the atmosphere that's been placed there by the chemtrails in order to make these objects difficult to see. So obviously this object is so clearly seen. The only way it could be this clearly seen would be if it was very close, and in fact inside the atmosphere. So this means that it's most likely not a real object, and this confirms it, because when we look at an inverted image, you can see that the object is clearly in front of this outer edge of light around the Sun simulator. So it has to be closer than the simulator. And the furthest the simulators can be is in orbit at an altitude of, I think, 12,000 miles. So, but most of the simulators are actually in the atmosphere, and this object is seen so clearly that I think it is a holographic projection in the sky. So in conclusion, the object caught next to the sun in the photograph shown above is not a real stellar core, but most likely a holographic projection. The fact that the powers that be would resort to such deception suggests that they have changed their tactics regarding the stellar cores, and most likely have decided to promote the idea that they exist but are small and harmless, or that the sun simulator in the sky attracts them and thus can protect the planet from them. In the meantime, these objects, the real ones, are breaking up our planet, producing severe storms, tidal recession, freak waves, and ever-increasing and out-of-control volcanic activity, such as what we see here occurring in Hawaii. You may look at Article 282 entitled Earth in Upheaval, Magma Rising from Beneath for more details on that. This is Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X physicist. Thank you for watching.